Bezos just had his wedding, $50 million wedding in Venice.
If you got an invite, would you have gone?
Hell no.
No.
You wouldn't have fired up the private jet and went over there?
Dude, $50 million for a wedding, and it doesn't look like it's got any, and there's like no fun over there. Like, I don't know, I used to think Jeff Bezos was the most brilliant person in the world, and then he went and got married.
I saw a statistic the other day that his $50 million tab for his wedding, given his income compared to the average American's income, it would be a $250 wedding for me or for you.
Jesus
so
Christ.
So when we say we think 50 million on a wedding, we're like, what in the world? What could you could do so much more with that? But he has so much money apparently.
Yeah.
It's a blink, a drop.
I could do a lot with $250.
Yeah.
I could buy groceries for 3 days.
How does a guy that rich get married again after? Didn't he have to like settle out for billions on his first wedding?
Yeah.
I hope they had a prenup, some sort of.
The first one he did not have a prenup. That was $35 billion.
He lost $35 billion.
Yeah, he gave up on that one. He's got a prenup now.
I would like to read that. It'd be interesting to see what's in that prenup.
These are some of the details. Asset protection. Amazon shares excluded. Sanchez will not receive ownership of rights to Amazon stock. Bezos retains full control. Bezos' 220 plus billion fortune is shielded from division.
See, so it's basically true love, just like we were talking about in one of the earlier episodes. These people are in love with each other. It's true love.
Yeah, but if she puts in 10 years, I think there's kind of like statute of limitations for those things.
I have a statement here from Jeff Bezos' lawyer about the prenup, if you want to hear it.
No.
It's all there, black and white. You get nothing.
But he's got to wake up to that every day.
Oh, wow.
You know, this is a woman. Look how gorgeous she looked.
Was.
And then she did that to herself. Now,
that's crazy.
She looked like Phoebe Cates.
Yeah, she did.
She was hot.
Now she looks like a monster. No offense to monsters out there. I don't know why women do that to themselves.
What is with the catcher's mitt lips? I mean, that's just...
She got to catch those balls. Those Bezos balls.
I mean, you would think with all that money, she would be able to get a better doctor than that. That looks like something that would have got done in my hometown. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that looks like when you're a mobster and you need surgery. They take you to the vet.
To actually change your appearance to put you in the witness protection program. Yeah, I mean the photo on the left, she's really beautiful, and it's not an age thing. It is she has had accentuation galore, and I'm like, for what reason? Why? What makes her think or feel that she needed any of that?
Maybe Bezos has a fetish for that kind of thing, like the crazy cartoon lips and the jawbones that look like dinosaurs.
But could you reverse that? No. Could you go back? Could they fill out that nose and make it like the original nose?
You've got to go back in the trash and get the pieces that they chopped away, I think, right?
I would rather date the trash.
So would I, to be fair.
Congratulations are in order for Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, who married in a lavish multi-day Venice wedding over the weekend.
Man, even that voiceover sounds pretentious. That wedding looks like no fun. To Brady's point, $250 would be the equivalent. So here's a couple of $250 weddings.
So he's trying to play the wedding march.
These other guys that got married at a demolition derby.
Oh, right.
Which is fantastic.
So
that pretty much
would go to that wedding.
Well, this weekend, Iron River's Demolition Derby had something special.
Something different, and I actually think this is the first time in the Demolition.
Dennis doesn't know how to use a microphone.
The couple tied the knot Saturday right before the Demolition Derby.
And then the crowd was like, no, get off the fucking track! Way more fun than anything over there in Venice, I'm telling you.
The thing is, I give them a better chance of lasting than I do the $50 million wedding.
Oh, yeah.
If you're a guest at Bezos' wedding in Venice, do you bring a gift?
What do you give the second richest person in the world as a gift?
Dude, just to mess with him, I'd give him an Amazon gift card for $25. Like, that's what you get at Christmas, right? It's always $25 Amazon gift card. That would be the deal.
What do you spend the $50 million on? What what is the budget going toward?
If they had the wedding in Alabama, right? Put all the yachts in the Gulf of America. Put all that shit right there.
Yeah.
They could have tripled the GDP of Alabama right there.
Oh yeah, and saved all that jet fuel too.
Oh yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama being
That's
the
the
theme
first song? Yeah, that's the theme.
See, I guess money doesn't buy taste. I mean that.
And when they leave, the just married car is the General Lee. You know, they just take off with the horn blasting.
Yeah.
You know?
And deer backstrap was like the main course, you know, and you got collard greens, cornbread.
Did you say deer backstrap?
Deer backstrap.
What the hell is that? Is that
Venison.
like jerky? Is that? I know. Is that venison?
It is the filet mignon of deer.
It's not the asshole.
Dude, speaking of the General Lee, I saw the most 1970s American thing I've seen in a long time. Last week, somebody took a General Lee in Kentucky and jumped a water fountain in the town square.
Yeah.
Listen
Did
to
you see
the
it
crowd too. I mean, like
It bounced twice too. Good Lord. Hell yeah.
This daring stunt, a car soars 150 feet over a fountain in Kentucky.
this is ABC News in Chicago. I just quickly thought he just said this car jumps. Does he not know that this is the General Lee? Did you hear that guy?
Jeez.
A car soars 150 feet over a fountain in Kentucky. That red convertible is a copy of the one called General Lee. It's featured
Red
in the
car?
TV series.
That's
The
orange.
Convertible.
We're calling it a
35,000.
red convertible. Send your comments to ABC 7 in Chicago.
That's sacrilegious.
That's like a news report. You know, Superman flies down and saves somebody, flies away. A man dressed with a red towel came down out of nowhere.
Some dude with a cape on flew out of the sky. There's a lost art in America of just jumping stuff like
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
We used to do that with BMX bikes, cinder block
Absolutely.
and plywood. That was it.
Exactly.
There are some youngsters that know what they want to do in life from the time they can talk and walk. And I think that must be true of 13-year-old Terry Evel Knievel Bollinger, who set aside today to prove to all he could jump over 10 trash cans with his Junker Special. Terry has worked and
Big
planned
Terry.
3 years to reach the 10 trash can
Dude, he
moment
just busted
very
his ass
intently
right
the
there.
past 6 months. Last week, he jumped 8 cans. His crew, 3 buddies and his brother, worked until 6 this morning getting his bike in shape. There was a small dedicated few on hand for the great moment: Mom, Grandma, and neighborhood friends. Terry, now wearing his orange jumpsuit loaned to him by his mom, sets psyching himself up.
He's a little
Loaned
showman.
to him by his mom.
Setting up the
Yeah,
jump.
he's a little
Mom
showman.
on the sidelines,
All
camera
right.
in hand. And of course, the media, waiting for this moment of drama on the southeast side of Indianapolis.
I'm so invested
Now
right
that's
now.
a news
Yourself
report right
tested up,
there.
is that right?
Yeah,
How's it gonna look for you?
it's gonna be all right. I'll make it.
Okay, let's
It's gonna
go
be
at
all
it.
right.
Lucky landing.
Come on, Terry.
Let's go.
Let's catch this great
Was that you
moment
said
again.
before? Down goes Frazier.
Down goes Terry.
Oh, they got the old VHS slow-mo.
Oh, man.
Look, take a look. The tracking's all off.
Damn.
You know, not enough speed, Terry.
I don't care. Terry's still a legend in my mind.
Yeah, he just needed one more pedal in. He wasn't going quite fast enough.
You hurt yourself, did you?
No,
What happened?
maybe my arm
What happened?
couldn't get going fast enough. Too big of bearings.
When are you gonna try it again?
Next Monday.
He's already had rescheduled. That was
gotta
just
go
a
do my
warm-up, lady.
That's fantastic.
I love
right
that.
there.
That's the country I want to live in right there.
I guess if he needed to go to the hospital, they just throw him into the news van and take him in the news van.
Take him in the news van.
Yeah.
But first, give his mom back the jumpsuit because she's got a date
Right.
tonight.
Wash a little bit of blood off of it.
Yeah, now Terry, don't mess up my jumpsuit now.
Right? Oh my God! Can you imagine the little girls who are sending him those things? Do you like me? Yes or no? After that jump, man, he
No,
probably
Terry's
had
a
all
player.
kinds of fan mail.
Yeah, there's no defeat. There's no. Hey, listen, that was 10.
Exactly.
That was 10 cans.
Terry's a legend. Did they say where he was at?
Indianapolis.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I don't know where he's at now, where he is today.
I know.
That was 1976.
He's probably doing the same thing, same trick. Hey, gal, I'll be jumping this weekend. BMX bike.
He's getting
Gold
married at
Swim.
the Demolition Derby.
That was probably the same guy we saw earlier at the Demolition Derby.
Oh my God!
Dude, what if he ended up being like a legit stunt guy in Hollywood? How hot would that be if that was his origin story? Jumping
Cliff
tin
Booth.
cans.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, right. He's Brad Pitt.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Terry Evel Knievel Bollinger passed away in 2005 at the age of 42 while riding his Harley.
Told you.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw that coming.
No.
He probably tried to jump some trash cans.
Speaking to you,
Jumping dumpsters.
his undaunted spirit and can-do attitude is what America is all about.
Hey, God bless him.
Dude, you nailed it. You absolutely nailed it. Well, I hate to hear that.
Raise
Wow.
it up for Terry.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Here's
Two
one
Terry
for
Terry,
Terry.
dude.
Oh.
Oh man.
living legend.